Hey everybody, this is the third time I've done this video, so I have a script, so if I keep looking down at that, I'm sorry. It's been a morning already, and it's just fuel. I've got my Rebel Author t-shirt. I've got my Warrior Princess coffee mug. And I need to try and get this done as fast as possible because the hangry one is awakening. So, I gotta get this recorded and then go feed the child. Hello and Happy New Year, everyone. Here we are. 2021 is dead, thank God. If you follow me on social media, you'll know that on Friday I seem to have had a fire lit under my seat. And for those of you who missed my various social media posts, here's a little bit of background. New Year's Eve started really nice. My husband was home, so we had family time. I made a big breakfast and took a shower and went out to run an errand, and I was gonna settle in and try to end the year on a productive, somewhat positive note. And then stuff. The news that the great, wonderful life goals Betty White passed away the day before had dropped. I had to scramble to work because, surprise, apparently I was scheduled that day. So I had to grab a whole bunch of stuff and race to work. I was planning on spending New Year's Eve with my mom, so I had to grab like all the stuff to spend the night there, call her and be like, so I'll be late. Then I could not get my head into dealing with people work mode, so cue the anxiety. So in an attempt to calm myself down, I pulled up Twitch and I was watching Charlie Dorset's Friday night live stream, which I love and is so much fun. And normally I'm a guest, but I had to be a viewer because I had to work. And Charlie was talking about a video they had made inspired by another video made by the lovely Mama Maggie Ward. I will link both videos in the description. And Maggie encouraged everyone in her video to pick hold my for 2022. Last year she did Hold My Coffee, and she wrote a ridiculous amount of words and released books like crazy. This year is Hold My Latte, and it's basically the motto of I'm gonna fight tooth and nail to accomplish what I want, and nothing's gonna hold me back. So Charlie went full on sass and picked Hold My Earrings. So going on that whole I'm about to throw down, I picked Hold My Purse. Now I did Hold My Purse. That was the first thing that came to my brain because that was the one and only fight I ever had in school. In 7th grade, there was this kid that was picking at me all year long, and I was at my point of enough. And one day, he pushed me, I grabbed my purse, and decked him. Now, caveat here, I do not condone violence except for in cases of self-defense. I am not saying in this video that you guys should be out there smacking people. No, 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 no. Because some crazy cuckoo person is going to take it that way and say, well, I saw in this video. No. I'm not saying that. I'm saying fight as in do not let things stop you that are within your control. Because that's where I'm at now. I am past my point of enough when it comes to not achieving my goals because I am a chronic procrastinator. Because self-care guilt. Because mom guilt. Because whatever else my stupid imposter brain, anxiety riddled brain is telling me that I cannot do. So I had a lot of that last year. That's why I haven't touched my book in a month and a half. Because I asked 3 very good friends for feedback. And when they gave it to me, the imp, as Maggie calls it, the imposter syndrome, said that it's all bad feedback. They're telling you it sucks. There's no point in continuing. And I know that that's nonsense. So I'm past my point of enough listening to the imp. I'm past my point of enough holding back on having the experiences for myself and for my family. Past the point of enough of dealing with hateful people on the interweb trolldom and in real life who go after people I care about. So this year, feeding off of 2 years of frustration, I am ready to throw down. And with joining in with Maggie and Charlie and several others so far that are going to do this, I know there will be more. Hold my purse 2022, I am ready to throw down. Now, in terms of my goals, I did release a goals list for 2022 on my website and my Ko-fi. And I'm still going to use those because those are phrased broadly enough that I can reference them when I'm doing my other breakdown goal updates. I started last year doing just weekly updates. Well, now I want to try and do quarterly, monthly, and weekly. Like breaking everything down further and further. Those won't change, but I'm wording things a little differently here to fit with the theme. So, what's going to happen this year? Damn it, I am releasing book 1. Now, I'm still figuring out if it's going to be serialized through Kindle Vella or some other platform. I really don't trust Amazon with this platform. Okay, the money has been nice from my Misadventures project, and it's great to say that I have something out in the world that I'm continually working on, and it's a great feeling. But they're not advertising the platform. They haven't integrated it with Amazon Kindle. Like, at any moment, they could just be like, we're done, and shut down the platform. There goes a source of income for how many thousands of writers who have joined on. Also, it's not available outside of the United States. But the book needs work. And so I have been in talks with an editor, and as soon as I get the money saved up to pay them, I will be contacting them to book a time, and I'll finish up my self-edits and then get it off to them. And then once that's done, I can figure out a release point. But it will be this year. I also need to plan out the rest of the series. Outlining, maybe drafting a good portion of it, so I have a direction of where I'm taking the story. I need to figure out all of the businessy stuff. I've been getting help from friends, I've been reading the books, watching the YouTube videos, reading the articles, trying to educate myself on the business end of being an author. The next is breaking out of my comfort zone. Now, I am an introvert, and it's a little hard for me to do. But I want to try new hobbies. I started getting back into painting at the end of last year, and it was so much fun. I bought all new paints and went to town, and it was a lot of fun. I got back into beading. I started crocheting again. I want to try some different things on my platform, maybe making some fun and different new videos, having things on my Twitch streams, toying with different story ideas. I got a horror prompt book for Christmas that I have already like marked a whole bunch of prompts as possible story ideas because they sound really cool. And I'm not really a horror writer, but I could probably tweak them into like dark fantasy paranormal. Could be fun. It may be part of the series, it may not, maybe something separate. I don't know, we'll see. Then I want to have all of the adventures. Safely, of course, let's not get stupid. We still have a plague raging the world. But I want to have all of the adventures with my family, my friends, even maybe taking some time for myself a little more. That is trips to the zoo, going to museums, going to other towns, even playing tourist right here in Cleveland because I've lived here my whole life and there's a lot I've never seen. But I'm tired of staying home and missing out, and my little one's missing out. So definitely when cold and flu season is over, and we'll see how everything is with the plague, my sister and I are going to make plans with the kids and try to do all of the things. I'm also going to do better at treasuring those memories and documenting them better. I struggled when somebody asked me, how was your year, to see the positive. I had to be reminded because there was such a shadow on basically the last 5 months of the year with everything that was going on with my dad. And then the surge of this current variant, getting so many people sick again. And I really had to be reminded by other people, hey, you did this thing. Your little one is thriving. You know, there is good that happened. So I'm going to start my night pages again. I have this little book. I've had this forever. This little book to write down little memories of my daughter. I've barely touched it in 2.5 years. So I'm gonna get better at writing stuff down in that. I have this 5-year memory book to write a few lines in each day. I even have a special section in one of my planners to write down memories. So now it's your turn. What is your hold my item here for 2022? I'd love to hear about it. I'd love to hear what your goals are. So in honor of the wonderful Betty White, she would want us, I believe, to grab life by the patatas and go. So hold my purse 2022. Let's get shit done. Thank you for watching. All the links of people that I mentioned and videos and all of my social media will be down in the description, and possibly cards when I can figure out how the heck to do them. I need to go take care of the hangry one. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.